All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us all this truth and who also rule and teach well. And Shalom to Allah Achim in this truth and sincerity, starting with the 144,000 and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, which we are fighting to be a part of. This is your brother Chabar Yakal, coming back, Lord willing, with another quick and edifying lesson. And the title and topic is going to be Hebrews 4 and 9. The people of God, And this is an old lesson. I don't even think I ever did this lesson, but it was in my notes, and I was just searching, for different topics to do a lesson on, and this caught my attention. So lowering to be edifying, but basically just going into who are the people of God, and also going into the rest that's coming for the people of God. All right, which the people of God are the Israelites, which who are the Israelites today, and not those people in that land. All right, those people are not the real Jews. All right, Juice. They're not the real people. All right, those 1948ers, those small hats, the real people, which are the Israelites of God, are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and also Israelite foreigners, who might not look like the typical Israelite. Those are the people of God. All right, not those people in that land claiming to be those people. All right. But without further ado, I'm going to get Hebrews 4 and I'll start at the point in verse 9. It says, "There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High." Wait, hold up 1 second. Because I thought there was something else that I wanted to get. No, let me get straight to the point. Salakia. All right, Hebrews 4 and 9, it says, "There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High," which showing you not all people are the people of the Most High. All right, not even all Israelites are the people of the Most High. All right, and let me prove that. Let me prove that real quick. I believe it's around, well, Romans 11 and 7 does go into it. All right. This is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for." All right. Again, the Israelites are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. They're descendants of Jacob, which Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So when it says Israel, it's not speaking about the land, it's speaking about the people. It was a people before it was a land, all right? The descendants of Jacob, okay? It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for," which what is Israel seeking for? The truth, all right? Israel is seeking for the truth. Israel is seeking for the way to salvation, okay? But 2/3, pursuant to Zechariah 13 and 8, have not obtained it. That's why it says Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it. The rest were blinded. So the election hath obtained it. All right. Now, the Israelites are the chosen people, but among them you have a chosen among the chosen. Okay, you have a chosen amongst the chosen. That's the elect. I'm gonna get that word for elect. All right. It's ekloge, and it says, Slakia. I'm outside right now, so I'm looking around, checking my surroundings. But it says the act of picking out, choosing, which the Hebrew word for choosing is bachar. All right, that's the Hebrew word. But it says the act of God's free will by which before the foundation of the world he decreed his blessings to certain persons, not to everyone. That's a cut to you wacky tacky Israelites and you wacky tacky Christians. Because, and when I say wacky tacky Israelites, I'm mainly speaking about Genesis and whatever other wacky ass, Israelites are out there, ICBK, because they're very wacky, they're tacky. All right. They're not sincere. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. They're false prophets. All right. And, it's just true. It's not personal, but that's a cut to any Israelite saying that everyone can make it. All heathens, all nations could be saved. Not even all Israelites could be saved. Let me read that one more time. It says the act of God's free will by which before the foundation of the world, he decreed his blessings to certain persons, not to everyone. That's VIP. All right. I'll use this analogy, which I've never really been to clubs or nothing like that. That's not a part of my character, going to clubs and stuff. That's not in my character. But, in a club, you got a VIP, very important person. Not everyone can go to a VIP club. All right. Or a VIP section, not everyone has access to that. You got to be on the list. Well, the ultimate list is the book of life, which, like it says, before the foundation of the world, before anything was created, the Lord already had certain spirits that he was going to choose, So it says the decree made from choice by which he determined to bless certain persons. Again, certain persons, not everyone. Not everyone. All right. It says, which he determined to bless certain persons through Yahushua by grace alone, the sure mercies of David. All right. That's why we hope that we are part of the house of David. We don't know, but we hope that we are. We're going to do the things that the members of the house of David would do. Okay. But we don't know. It says, a thing or person chosen of persons, God's elect. Not everyone is a part of that. Not all Israelites are a part of that. All right. But that's not even the one I wanted. All right. And then when you go down, it goes even further. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. But yeah, right now I got